can I tear me down? Light the fires all around. Touch your skin, turn to ice. All we had, sacrifice. Why does it feel like I'm dreaming? Why can I wake up? I can't breathe, I can't see. You cut me open now. You let me, broken but half alive. See the dawn, hear your call. That's a trick, nothing more. My head's again, I'm never sure. There's only pain, it's all it does. Why does it feel like I'm dreaming? Why can't I wake up? I can't breathe, I can't see. You cut me open and out. You left me, broken but half alive. You left me,
Take it to the next level. 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 Level, 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 level,
For so long, I was living my life, oh so wrong, always numb in my mind, battled on, building scars from the knife, so far gone, I was
Hello and welcome to a random video. How is everybody doing out there today? We're in Utah and we're going to be racing some high performance cars. It's going to be awesome. Of course, the time has changed in the US and this week always sucks every year because everybody forgets when the time has changed and they don't come until later. Anyway, we're going to have a whole lot of fun. I have changed the audio settings. I've noticed that on some TVs, my people were not hearing the game audio, so I've turned the game audio up today. I've also turned up the background music audio. Let me know in chat if that is a problem or if it is working for everybody. KG Wag's gonna be racing. KG Wag, glad you're feeling better after your brief stint in the hospital. Welcome back. We are in Utah, and you will not believe the first car that we're gonna run here today. Yes, we're gonna run Formula 4 cars in Utah because that's the appropriate thing to do. It's gonna be all kinds of fun. And Cats of America is happy, but you smell kind of bad because the interior of your F-150 smells bad. Well, it is a Ford. Oh, ow, oh, ouch, 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 harsh, harsh. Let's see who we have here on the server. I don't think it's a whole lot of people yet. Nope. New driver, Miles Fast. Miles, are you on chat in either Twitch or YouTube? If you are, make yourself known so that I know you'll be getting our instructions and you'll hear the rules when I read it. Yo, you can't join, you keep getting an error. So yeah, Timotry, did you clear out the folders that I had mentioned? I need to make a command for that because I repeat it all the time. But try clearing out your 0.31. Let's see, let me pull it back up here so I can tell you the right thing. Your 0.31/mod/repo folder and your BeamNG launcher /resources folder. And then relaunch your game and give that a shot and see if it lets you get in. Usually after you do that the first time, multiplayer complains, you just close your game one more time and reopen it. And that generally clears a lot of things up. Give it a shot. Let me know how that works. I see, oh, I can't tell who it was. I see somebody trying to join. Do Soul is joining. Wait, can I type it out? I already did. Let me see if I can. Yeah, so let me, okay, let's see. So so clear out, let's see, this folder, and let me get the other one. Open file location, and this one. So those are the two folders. The first folder is wherever your BeamNG is loaded or is installed on your machine. And the second one is where your BeamNG launcher is installed. And you can find that by right-clicking on it and clicking Open File Location. I need to put that in. It's no problem, Timotry. I need to put that in the command because I repeat that a lot. And yeah, I should put that in the command so you guys can see it all the time. Oh, you just looked back at the stream. Darn you, Rans. Yes, it's the Ford, but it's been sitting in the woods for 13 years. You think about 9 or 10 of them with no driver's windows and a borked windshield. Yeah, that'll cause the that'll definitely cause the, what do you call it? The smell to get in there. So I don't see, so I see Dual Soul is here and in chat, but I don't see Miles East in chat. Let me put in game chat, Miles, or Fast, I said East, Fast. Miles Fast, are you on the stream? You need to be to get instructions. YouTube or Twitch. And it's Random Minds. So I'll put that in game chat. I have already given, as you can see, permissions for them to spawn vehicles because they were on Discord. So I figured they'd be on the stream, but I just haven't seen them load that. Yeah. So Do Soul, if you want to go ahead and read the rules on at that link, that will help. I will read them before we start the races. We are going to wait a little bit because, like I said, now that the time has changed and we're on daylight savings time because the US is still stupid about time, people tend to come in late. This happened last year. It happens always, at least in the first week after that time change happens, that people come in late. That'll cause a stink, and you even had both windows rolled down to air it out a little. Yeah, well, the problem is the mold is already the mold has already established itself. You're gonna have to search on how to get rid of all that mold. I think vinegar tends to work, vinegar and bleach, but I don't know how much you want to bleach and vinegarize all of your all of the cushions and everything. But that's where it gets. And in the worst part is it gets in the air conditioning, in the vents, and every time you open the vents, you'll smell that. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. You have plans to redo the whole darn interior? Well, there you go. You can't spawn? Well, you can now. What you see on the left-hand side of my screen here is the race manager. I've been writing it for the last year or so, a little bit longer than a year. We're getting very close to deploying it on servers. So Miles doesn't seem to be responding in either Twitch chat or... So Miles, what I'm going to do is I'm going to restrict vehicles for Miles. So next time they try to spawn a car, they'll lose their car, and they won't be able to spawn a car, and then maybe they'll pay attention. Your first car was a 95 Silverado 1500, and that thing was rank. Yeah. Deploy. Hey, Sunday driver, how you doing? I have the, oops. Click on reports. I have the ability to kick and ban, but I don't want to do that to him. I need to have the ability to remove vehicle as well. Hey, Do Soul, how you doing? You lost your tire's missing. You have a missing tire there. It shouldn't be on the right side of your car there. That tire needs to be over here. That could be a problem. But I'll spawn this car out. I'll start showing you guys the tracks. Oh, there's Onan. There's Onan. We'll allow you vehicles as well. So let's push this car out to you guys, and I'll show you. I have actually figured out what tracks we'll be running. I am a little tired today. Only got 4 hours of sleep this morning. Because I ended up staying up for like 40 hours because I couldn't sleep, and then I had to watch. If you guys didn't see it, you gotta go watch the replay on SpaceX's YouTube channel, because the re-entry, the launch of Starship was incredible. Largest rocket ever launched. Made it to space, made it into their orbital insertion, well, suborbital insertion, I guess. And they had a few little problems. They did their re-entry, and the Starlink setup for their for the, what do you call, I see somebody flying into the air. The Starlink setup on Starship was able to transmit video all the way through re-entry, and you saw the plasma field form around the spacecraft. It was absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, shortly after that, broke up and exploded. So Miles Fast is still not responded to anything. Miles. So let me spawn this car out to everybody that's here, and I'll show you guys the first track we'll run. I have figured out what cars we're gonna run. We're gonna run all high performance cars. It's gonna be awesome. So we are in the F4, the aggressive version of the Red Bull car. Let me load up the first track, and I'll show it to you as we await other people getting in. We'll be in qualifying mode, so we won't have collisions on. And I would ask you guys, when we're in between, I'm gonna unlock the menu for you guys right now. What I would ask is you guys go into your vehicle config and go to color, choose 3 unique colors that nobody else is using. The people who have been here longer have first preference, so if I ask you to change, please do that. But choose 3 unique colors, and then when you're done choosing your colors, come back over to the race manager, click on your name, I'll click on mine to show you, and hit save colors. And then when that comes back, then hit load colors. We'll all be able to see it, and then when I spawn a car out to you in the future, it will automatically adopt your colors, and it will be awesome. So let me go ahead and start the qualifying here. We'll show you this track. This is really fun on an F4 car. Get the shifting right there. We'll do the standard set of races that we usually do during the league. And then if we have time afterwards, we will have an after hours, and we'll do some viewer choice races on the Utah map. You have an F4 engine in your garage, Sunday Driver? Okay. You are now, you made me crash because of that. You are now the coolest person on the server. That is awesome. What's it like to be rich? Honda. Oh, and that's a good one too. You can take many of these turns fairly flat out. You do have to slow down for some of them. Jump, maybe. Not a lot of passing opportunities on this track. A lot of opportunities to go off the road, which you don't want to do, because this car will not move on dirt. Remember, you can rewind and reset as many times as you need for most of the races. Shouldn't have done the first. Second is fine there. And that is the first track. I guess these guys are choosing some colors there. I've seen Owen choose colors. Let's see if Miles has chosen colors. If not, and Miles, this is not anything against you. You just do need to be on the stream, but I may have to kick you and have you rejoin so you'll pay attention, because I don't see you responding to any of my prompts. So one last chance to respond to my prompts here. Let yourself be known in chat so you know what rules and all that fun stuff. And if they don't, we will just go ahead and kick them. It's not a permanent ban, it just... Oh, he's in the Discord? Alright, if he's in Discord, yeah, let him know in Discord. Because I'd rather not have to kick him, because that is disruptive. So let me go ahead and cancel qualifying there. And I'll load the next car up. So the next car we're gonna run. Now I had to try to really figure out which car we were gonna run here, because there's not a lot of room on these tracks in Utah, which is why we generally don't see them during the league and only really run this map on, what do you call it, on in the off seasons, kind of like Italy. But believe it or not, the Sunburst seems to be the best car here. How do you rewind in BeamNG? By default, it's the insert button. The insert button will reset your car. Oh, I can't. My game's not doing things, and I'm not hitting the right button. Okay, so it'll reset your car, but if you hold it down, it will also rewind your car. I have it mapped to a point on my controller. And yes, I'm still on my controller. I know I need to get my wheel fixed. Don't at me. So here's the second car we'll run. All right. So can you guys hear the game sounds okay? Like I said, I did turn that up. I'm hoping it's not too loud. My voice still should be over top of it, but you should be able to hear the game sounds and the engine a lot better now. So let me launch us over to that track. You can hear the game just fine and me? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, when I turn myself up, when I'm on my TV in the living room, I can hear it fine, but when I'm on my TV in my bedroom, I don't hear it at all, which was weird. I was like, okay, I definitely need to turn that up. I want my voice to be over it, and then the game audio to be second, and then the music to be third. Relics, how you doing, Relics? Miles has been informed he should be on his way in, if not here by now. So, Relics, are you Miles? I will, if you have different names, I will forget it multiple times for probably weeks, if not months, until I get it right. Please don't be offended. Let's see. So the second track we're going to run today is going to be the Old Mill Loop, as it usually is. And here we are. So I'm going to unlock the menus again so that Miles, East, and Do Soul can change their colors. And Owen, if you haven't as well. Where's Owen? Why is Owen over there? Oh, they have changed their colors. Let me load that track up again, because they didn't seem to come over with us. That happens sometimes if they're in the middle of resetting or something. So let me load this up one more time. Utah Old Mill Loop. There it is. This is Miles. Ha, there you go. You don't need... yeah, I'll eventually figure it out, Miles. So I'll start qualifying here, and we'll take a look at this course. This does have automatic mode in this car, sequential and manual, so you'll have to choose which one you need before you start. Either that or cycle through them like I generally do, because I forget. Oh no, this isn't the car we're running for this. I made a mistake. I am an idiot. This is not the car we're running for this. Let me get the right car for this. This is the car we're running for the Cannonball. I am a dork. It is the Charrier that we're running for this. I can't read my own handwriting. How do you like that? Is that the first car error we've had in any stream? I doubt it. I think we have had all the mistakes multiple times. I wouldn't be surprised. So let me go ahead and I'm going to cancel qualifying on this. Let me push this car out to you guys. Once I see everybody having the car, I will unlock the menus so that you can, if you haven't yet chose your colors, go ahead and do that. Which it looks like Timotry and Du Sol may still have to do. I'm not sure. Or no, they look like they have. Maybe it's Miles that has to. You mean the stream crashed once on the starting soon screen? I'm sure it did. Either that or your internet has crashed. We probably did. That probably has happened. I wouldn't be surprised. I have eventually I'll have all of the old streams posted up on YouTube, and someone can go ahead and watch them all and see when the first mistakes happen throughout the whole stream or the whole lifetime. Hey, Prime Buddha! Aren't selling access to the server on your TikTok stream now, are you? What is that comment? Hey, by the way, Prime Buddha, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. I haven't been on the server there in a while. I'm going to switch back to it soon. I just haven't had the time since the Christmas interruption, so I apologize for that. We will be back. So let me load up this track one more time. Where is Utah? Utah. There it is. Old Mill Loop. This is the car we're meant to be in here. It is a weird comment. It is a very weird comment. So let me start qualifying here. Yeah, that's why I paused. You generally don't just say weird stuff without a reason, for sure. Is there something I need to be concerned about? It sounds like that's something I need to be concerned about. Somebody doing something unsavory. RandomMinds is coming, all right. We are limiting the server to 7 drivers tonight for people with lower FPS. Remember, Saturday at 5 p.m. is a good day for you if you have a machine that can do higher FPS. We have Saturdays unlimited at 5 p.m. Eastern. Well, Eastern Standard Time now. Or Daylight Time. And Tuesdays for our Testing Tuesday or New Toy Tuesday. But we also run races that day. Thursdays and Saturdays when the league is in session, which will be in a few weeks for the spring league. Those are the 2 days that we have the league running, where we run the same tracks in the same cars. You can pop out if needed. Well, we'll see. We'll see. If we don't fill up, then people that have higher FPS are definitely welcome. And when we're in the off season, you can run both Thursdays and Saturdays. Well, that's not in one piece anymore. Without a problem, but once we get to the league, we ask that you pick one of those days and stick with it to give the most amount of people the ability to run. Like I said, eventually I'll have this mod up on 24/7 servers, but I've taken a break from that development to be able to put some new features into it so that we can have some new stuff in the league. I'm dead. Right now I'm working on having parallel checkpoints so that we can have pit stops and restrictive resets, which will be awesome. Now let's do some more NASCAR style races, which will be fun. I never get that turn right. Check your DMs, it may not be important. Okay, I will do that. Hey, Soki's here. Yes, Soki, late again as usual for after the time changes. So that is that track. Let me just check my DMs real quick here. See if there's an issue. Do 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 do. Huh. That does sound like Random Minds. It is. I'm not gonna do anything about that. That's fine. That is fine. Let me get back in here. Let's see. Random Minds, you're already waking up at 2 a.m. Can't really push it to 1 a.m. right now. That's a shame, but I understand. Well, if we don't have the usual people in that don't have low FPS, we might be able to allow everybody in. Yeah, let me just look at this one more time, make sure I'm not misunderstanding something here. So Miles, I have a message here in front of me, Miles, and I may be misreading it, but you're not trying to sell access to my server, are you? Because you have a stream going where you're on here with me, and you posted a message in there saying that subscribers to you will have exclusive access to the multiplayer server. So I'm a little confused. Are you trying to sell access to my server? My server is not a pay server, and if it were, the money wouldn't be going to you. I'm hoping he means his server. I'm hoping he means his server, because not many things would make me upset, but that would kind of make me a little upset. Hey, Onan just subscribed. Okay, so two things. First of all, thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate that. But remember, you guys can race with us without subscribing, but subscribing does help with running the stream and the servers and stuff. So thank you very much for subscribing. That gives me incentive to keep working on the race manager. You just don't like ads? Oh, I get that. I understand that 100%. So Relics is saying that you have two servers, so then that's your servers you're talking about? You're not talking about selling access to my servers. Okay. That's how I initially took it. I didn't initially take it as you selling access to my servers, but then I reread it and I'm like, let me just check, because that wouldn't be cool. Okay, so let me stop qualifying here. It's in your welcome message. It's been there a while. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yes. Sorry for the misunderstanding, Relics. I apologize. I take back everything I was thinking. Well, like I said, originally I wasn't thinking you were doing that, but then I thought you might be, but you're not. So thank you, and welcome. And this is not, you had mentioned you were looking for, what do you call it? Cobalt Motorsports. This is not Cobalt Motorsports. I do know the person that's running that one, or writing that one, I mean. I don't know if they're going to be making it public. They said that they don't know if they want to take on the responsibility of doing that. This will be on public servers at some point. No problem next time you log in as Miles Fast. Can't find your other login. Yeah, no worries, Relics, no worries. Yeah, all is well. But yeah, Random, if it's cool, if you're cool, you've been on some social for a while and seen worse, so yeah, you're lying in bed flipping through TikTok and got a red flag, you're probably the only person who would trigger knowing Random's voice like that. Well, see, there you go. Well, thanks for the heads up, Prime Buddha. I appreciate you looking out for me. RandomMinds, does that mean you can get money to let people use a server? No, Soki, absolutely not. So the third race of the night, we got to get back on track here. So the third race of the night will be a banger race. And for that race, you can pick your own vehicles. Oh, and so Miles, also, when you choose a car, just in the vehicle config, go ahead and choose 3 colors and then click on your name in the race manager, click on save colors. And that way, when I spawn a car out to you for the races, it'll automatically get all your colors. It will also apply your license plate if you have that. It's not going to be an F4 banger. No, for the banger race, as usual, you can pick any derby or gambler car. If I can learn how to spell derby, there it is. So you can pick any derby or gambler car. I'm just going to pick the pessimistic for now. Who is that? A modified snowman is killing me. Hey, Random is. And then if you load your own car, you can just hit load colors, and that will load your unique colors. So while you guys are doing that, I will load us over to the figure 8. Now this figure 8 is different than like every other figure 8 that we run. Here's where we'll be. This figure 8. Now this will be a 5-minute timed race. I'm just gonna put us in, well, I'll put us into the race mode. During the actual race, this is just a preview, but during the actual race, there is no resets, no rewinding, no node grabbing, none of that. You run until you're dead. And usually I say crashing into other people's is not only allowed, it is preferred on most courses, or highly encouraged anyway. But in this one, the track is your worst enemy. So we tend to help each other more on this one if you get stuck, which people can do. But you run as far as you can, as fast as you can. When you're dead, you're dead. That's the whole course. We'll go around just a few more times. Right now we're just showing it off, so you don't have to, you can reset and stuff if you want, no problem. This will not be the car I choose for the actual race. Ah! Yeah, I've taken that note. I've actually even written it down, Soki. And I do want to give out points for that during the race, so that will be an enhancement at some point to the race manager for sure. Ah, dead. Hi, Sunday. I'm stuck. So for those of you that are new, you'll notice that when you do a reset, you go into ghosting mode. Obviously, during this race, you won't really be resetting. But in regular races, when you reset, you go into ghosting mode for 10 to 12 seconds. And then the code makes sure that you're not near anybody before it takes you out. Enhancements.gpg.wnba.com. There you go. So then after this race, we'll do the cannonball. And I'll explain the cannonball when we get there. But for the cannonball, well, I'll show the cannonball when we get there. I don't show it during the pre-races. But the cannonball, I'll explain. I put checkpoints all over the map. The GPS will show you how to get there. More than likely the long way around. Shortcuts are encouraged. You can get there any way you like. Resets and rewinds are allowed, and you don't have to wait for anybody if you crash them, which you do in all the other races except for this one. But no teleporting and stuff like that. It's like the NBA, but for I know what the WNBA is. All right, so I mean, we have 6 people in here. Let's see, it's 9:30. I've been killed. I didn't look for a second. Oh, Kat didn't? Kat, you didn't know what the WNBA was. I'm not a real basketball head, so I'm surprised I actually know, to be honest with you. So let me stop qualifying here, and we'll actually get this thing kicked off. It doesn't look like we have too many people, so everybody can stay. Did, so is WNDA a non-disclosure for gals? That's funny. I like that one. That's funny. What happened to Miles Fast? They terminated their connection. Miles, are you coming back in? Because we're going to start these races. So Miles says you're reloading? Oh, okay. Well, we'll wait for Miles to get back in. Miles is already back in. So now that we figured out that Miles is an okay guy, person, man, woman, TV. Now that we know Miles is an okay person, Miles did tell me that they do run races on Sunday. Yeah, that does seem a little bit wrong. So they do run races on Sundays. So if you're into wanting to race on Sundays, they do have races that they run then. So let me get into the first car that we're running, and then we'll kick this thing off. Ah! Let's see, vehicles. I'm being pushed off the thing. Thing is, I'm just gonna do. Oh, I can't do that. There it is. Ha ha ha. So now let me get into the F4 car. We'll get this thing kicked off. Well, actually, I need to read the rules. Here, I'll load the car and then I'll read the rules. I'll make sure that everybody has picked unique colors. When do you think you'll get mod? Can I trust you, Soki? We already have a bunch of mods now. You missed out on your opportunity. But I can revisit that. When we get angry Soki, though, they don't always make the right decisions. I'm hooked into KG Wag. If you ask for mod, you don't get mod. Those who desire power are not worthy to hold it. That is exactly true, Random. Or Prime. I don't even know who I am. All right, let's see. Vehicle config. Let me just choose the colorable livery here. But you want power to abuse and then immediately lose? Ugh. Ugh, I say. All right, let me spawn this car out to everybody. So, and then I will immediately unlock, because I'll reload these cars again just before the race, but I'll unlock the menus for everybody. Oh, Miles wasn't all the way in yet, I guess. Miles, see, let me allow them vehicles again. Let me push the vehicle out to them. I don't know why they didn't get it initially. Sorry about that, Miles. I don't know what happened there. And you have chosen a color. You have chosen white as your primary color. All good stuff. You got two kicks in before I deemed you unfit to serve. Exactly, and I just don't want that to happen again. So let me read the rules to the races, and then I'll spawn us over there. We'll start qualifying, and then we'll start the race. So where are my rules? Here they are. Here we go. We run clean races and clean cars. And everybody that's especially new, pay attention to this. We run clean races and clean cars. There is no tuning, no changing parts, and no mods. We run the car that I give you, okay? You can only change, the only changes you can and need to make is the color of your car to match your unique player color. We have drivers of all skill levels. Racing incidents happen and will be penalized appropriately. Intentionally crashing into or berating other players is not acceptable and will be met with a... I lost my space. And will be met with a reprimand, a timeout, a suspension, or a ban. You may reset or rewind your car as many times as needed, and you may not use Node Grabber. I've lost my place again. Why can't I read my own rules? There it is. If you cause somebody to crash, you must wait for them to get in front of you. If you have been crashed, you must get restarted as quickly as possible. You have 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000 seconds to get going again, or the other driver can keep going on without you. If you don't wait, you will be docked a position or points, and we do have points for the night, and we are doing points for the entire off-season as well. Once I start an in-game recording at the beginning of a race, please do not change anything about your vehicle, spawn a new one, or leave the game. It stops the recording, may DNF you, and it really bums me out. You may not make any environmental changes, including but not limited to speed, gravity, weather, and don't even think about using the world editor. For the best possible ping, please stop any other programs you have running and any downloads through Steam or otherwise. The max ping is around 200 because a high ping is death to us all. And I would side the outcome of any disputes, so let's not have any. So I'm saying spawn denied for Miles and spawns denied for RandomMinds. So to repeat, we run the races in the cars that I give you. You can't make any changes to them except the colors. So please don't make any modifications to your car. No tuning, no changing parts, no mods. The only changes you can and need to make is the color of your car to match your unique player color. You don't think your color's loaded, Miles? Let's look at that. They have not. So your menu is unloaded. So go ahead and choose colors. We'll go over this again. Choose colors under the color tab. Just choose the 3 colors that you want for your car. This car only shows one of them. The others will show all 3. Choose your 3 unique colors. Once you've done that, come on over to the race manager. Click on your name. I'll left click on mine just to show you. Well, let me go over to my car first. Click on my name. Click save colors. That will save all 3 of the colors, any metallic modifications and stuff like that that you have to your paint. It'll also save your license plate. And then once they're saved, go ahead and click load colors. First, we will all see it and we will know that it worked for you. And then every time I spawn a car out to you, you will automatically get the colors. So let's see if Miles was able to choose the colors. You can't get the vehicle config right now. It's locked. So is it unlocked now? It should be unlocked for you now. Let me know in chat. Oh, okay, yeah, this is a good time to do it. So the prediction is now in. Will I get podium for the night? Metallic modifications and such.com. So get your predictions in. Will I get on the podium tonight? I don't know. I don't remember the cannonball at all. You still can't. No, you won't be able to spawn a second car. Just keep the car that I gave you. Just change your color. That's all. You can't spawn a new car. Just change. And you can only spawn one car at a time. Just change your colors. Save them. In save colors. And then click on your name again and click load colors. Don't try to spawn another car. Just save your colors. Just change your colors and then save them and then load them so I can see them. And then after that, you're fine. After that, you'll never have to do it again. The race manager will automatically assign your colors when I push a car out to you. If you choose your own color, if you end up choosing your own car, like we will for the banger race, you can click on your name and click on load colors. Okay, you have the no painty version, so let's just go. No, it's not that I've specifically spawned here. I've spawned this car to you. This car, I'll push the vehicle out to you again. This car has the painted panels. So when you change your color, that will change. And I will unlock the menus for you again. Carpin works at 4 banger. We're not gonna. We wouldn't be able to do. You can't even move on this banger track. Spectate Cats of America. You're not in the race. So Miles, like I'll show you on my car. So here's the colors that I have currently. If I go to vehicle config, I can choose colors and I can change the colors and you'll see that they do indeed change. So you should have the same ability to change your colors. Okay, you're ready? Oh, okay. Let me load my colors back up again. Let's look at Miles. Oh, let me... Did you save them, Miles? Did you save them then? You did all that? Tab to your car and look. Okay, so let's see. So you clicked on save colors. Did you then click on load colors? You only have to do this the first time. Click on load colors and then we'll be able to see it. The race manager will do this for you in the future automatically. Here, I see it. Oh, no. Header received for Owen, so... Yeah, it all worked before until you got disconnected and then it didn't load. Well, let me try. So you did save colors. Okay, so let me go back to my car. If you've pressed the save colors button, when I push a vehicle out to you, it should automatically change your color. And it didn't. Oh, there it is. There it is. We got it. All right. Ah, that was painful, but now we have it. RandomMinds, sorry I haven't joined yet. Family friend gave you an old PC, i5 2500, and a GTX 970 if I'm interested. I have so many computers. It's a little ridiculous, but thank you. All right, so now we can do this. RandomMinds Randy broke his competition's software confirmed. I didn't break anybody's software. All right, let's get this thing started. This has been a painful start, but we're all set now. It's all good. Let's do this thing. Oh, you weren't. I'm not too smart today. Sorry about that, Mr. Awesome. So Utah Road Course 1. Beta software, am I right? And of course it spawns me over here because my car was partly damaged. It's no big deal. So what I like to do when we start qualifying is I park myself back here. Then I hit my home button. And then when we start qualifying, you can always, if you mess up a lap or you want to reset your checkpoints, you can always click this recycle button. It will reset the checkpoint back to the first one. That way you don't lose any time in qualifying. There's 2 of my cars. Is that because somebody left? Let's see, show driver. That is another version of my car. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, if people Alt F4 out of the game, it does give me their car, so that is annoying sometimes. So we'll go back here again. I'll reset qualifying again. Qualifying is for 8 minutes. It will set your point on the grid. Actually, I also didn't go ahead and do a tech check on everybody. 276, 276, 276, 276, 276, 276, 276. Okay, it looks like everybody's legit. That could be 2. That could be. A couple people not practicing. I question their decisions. That's not how you do that first corner. See, here I am again in the situation where I'm worrying about what's going on with the stream, and I'm not paying attention to my own qualifying. Ghosting is on during qualifying, so nobody will get in the way of your lap. Jump maybe. Okay, messed that up. That's a good reason to go back and reset. Good tip, Cats of America. That seems to be happening to a lot of people more since the last update to BeamNG. I don't know why people need to reset all the time, but the game does crash a lot more than it used to. I don't know why. It's not a multiplayer thing. It seems to be just BeamNG itself. I messed up again. Let's actually pay attention this time, Random. You got to get one good qualifying lap in. shouldn't be seeing anybody changing anything about their vehicle. I see my events queued. I'm not going to pay attention to chat for a minute because I do want to get at least 2 laps in here. So if you need to talk to me, something needs to be said right away, you can always hit the bang RandomMinds, that's exclamation point RandomMinds, and then I will hear your message spoken in my ear. Just like that, distraction. Awfully bouncy back here. Not a lot of time for passing. It's more of a skill run on the back stretch, and it's not until you come up to the front stretch here where passing becomes a possibility again. So plan your laps accordingly. There we go. All right, KG, I'm sorry that you're having that issue. It'll get better. You're strong. I know it will. 3. See, it worked. You don't hear it on stream, it just talks in my ear. If you want something to be said on stream, all sub comments are read as well. It does work on YouTube. It does work on YouTube. The other commands don't work on YouTube. I worked on trying to fix that, but Nightbot doesn't want to work on 2 things at once. So I'll be switching the commands over to something else, probably Own 3D or something. So that'll work on both of them. Randy, TDS, TDS? I don't know TDS. It sounds familiar, but I can't place that acronym. Oh, TTS. I thought it said, oh. Text to speech, yes. So still got first. Let's go. Okay, too fast. Too fast. Too fast. No, text do speech. Okay, that may have been too fast. Drink code red. I will do the code red thing. Who needs sleep anyway? Text do in fact do speech. See if we can get one more qualifying lap in to make sure I stay in first. Oh, welcome to the Code Red group. I need to, oh, I wasted too much time. I'm not gonna get to the start finish line in time. No! Do I get there? No, I didn't get there in time. No. Have I tried Beam Rally? Is that a separate mod? If that's a separate mod, I haven't done that. Stand up and stretch. I will stand up and stretch. Thank you. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys are trying to kill me. 6 drink code reds. We'll complete all of those, and I will drink 6 code red. Okay, there we go. All right, so we'll just wait for everybody to come in. Miles is still coming in. Oh, Miles ran off
Don't give me a heart attack! Get off of my lawn, you damn kids!
Oh, 3 more drink code reds? Stand up and stretches, drink waters. You guys want me to do bio breaks, don't you? Yeah, you'll probably have to rewind yourself out of there, Miles. I don't think that's gonna get you out. OAN got stuck. So they're not gonna be able to beat their times. Let me finish these drink code reds up. So that's 1, 2, 3 more code reds. So let me do that first. Somebody left. Who left? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, RandomMinds. I didn't realize. 2 people left. What's happening? I don't know why you didn't get a car. So RandomMinds, I can't seem to. Let's see. Allow vehicles. OAN was disconnected. Come on back in. What is lap checkpoint? So the lap CP, that's lap, that's how many laps you've done, and checkpoint, that's the last checkpoint that you passed. It is a glitch. So RandomMinds, why don't you leave the server and come back in? I'm gonna go ahead and accept qualifying into the books here. Hey, DoSoul is now following on Twitch. Thank you for following. I'll get to those rest of those drink waters in a second. We're tech troubleshooting right now, apparently. So RandomMinds, you are glitched out. I don't know what is happening. Hey, Relics is now following. Thank you for following. So let me try pushing the vehicle out to them again. They already left. Okay. This is 100% a RandomMinds stream. We are scuffed now. We are very scuffed already. Yes. RandomMinds Onan is in, but is only showing you and Miles on. Everything is so glitched. Well. Yeah, Miles is showing here. It's not showing them there. Oh no, Miles is showing. RandomMinds is back in. DoSoul spawned an illegal vehicle, a Ford F-150 Raptor 4x4. It was skipped. So DoSoul, you can only have the cars that were running. So if you could not be spawning other vehicles, we're just running the cars that were running. So I'm gonna push the car out to everybody again. And we're not seeing Onan, and we're seeing RandomMinds. We're not seeing Onan. So Onan, you may have to get off and get back in. RandomMinds says it's fixed. Let's see. Yep, it is fixed. Trying to run an F-150 Raptor against F4 cars sounds like his loss anyway. I know, but it just makes everything complicated. We'll wait for Onan to get back in. I'll unlock the menus so you can, if you wait a minute. So Miles is in a light green car. RandomMinds is basically in the same car. So, Dusol, I think you'll probably have to choose a different color because your color is just like Random is, and Random is has been here longer. So I would ask that you picked a different color. If you could, please. And we'll wait for Onan to get back in. So it's now we're half hour and we're an hour in and we haven't started a race yet. Let me drink some of these waters. So I got a 1 drink water, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drink waters. No, RandomMinds has been here. RandomMinds has been with us. Remember, Soki, you and Carmen decided to go off and do something else last stream. You didn't realize. You weren't here. So let me accept all those drink waters. It may be Starlink. Don't wait up on my behalf. Oh, you're on Starlink? Oh, that's pretty cool. And I have to stand up and stretch a bunch of time. 1, 2, 3. So stand up once, stand up twice, and stand up a third time. You're gonna kill me. And I can't spectate you. Soki, you're not in the game. Yeah, a lot of new people now. This is true. So, Dual Soul, I'm assuming you're in a new color because I see your color there. Well, I'll tell you what. Starlink worked with Starship this morning. We were able to see through... let's see, let me get back to my car. It took me that long to get to it. So, Owen, let me, here, I'll push the car out to you so we know you have the right one. And then I should